Hey there, guys. What's happening? As Lumberg would say, a little off space joke. This is Ice 9, and this is yet another Madden Mobile video. And we have yet another new promo that we didn't really think we were going to get. The NFL Movers promo. EA bringing it out for us in Madden Mobile. And we're going to, for the sake of this, we're going to play through one of the live events here. I've already spent 3 stamina refills doing it, and I've had just about enough already, but we're going to play it one more time. And easiest event in the world, the obstacle course. And let's see what we get. Can anybody guess? Has anybody played the event? Yep, it's another collectible. Thank you, EA. So we're going to go into this whole thing and the promo and the sets and how they work, the economics of it, the whole thing. And so with the collectibles, as a result of 3 stamina refills, which is what? That is 30 times I've played through, and I've gotten my first play. I actually got a gold player out of the event, and I thought, oh, this may not be so bad. And then I played through the rest of it and got these collectibles. I played another stamina refill and got nothing but collectibles. And then I played one more time just because I'm hard-headed and got nothing but more collectibles. So how this works is you use 10 of these collectibles, the mover collectibles. You put them in this gold mover set. It's the only thing to do except for quick sell them, which just sounds like a good option at this point. And then you put in 5 silver trophies that you have to get. You're not going to get those as the result of playing the event. There's nothing but these collectibles dropped, it seems to me. So it's going to be pretty hard to do the sets without spending coins. And so you get that, and you get a gold or better NFL Movers player, which most of the time is going to be a gold player. There's probably that 0.1% chance that you'll get an elite or better, knowing the way EA works. So you get 10 of these gold movers, and what do you do with them? You go on to the next set in the pyramid scheme, and you put them in, and you get an elite with a chance, 0.1%, of getting an NFL Movers hero. So if you get an elite off of this, requiring 10 gold players, remembering in the first place that took 10, basically a full stamina bar to get it, and then we put it in and we get a 99 player here. So this is our heroes pack, and we're going to go into the players because they're pretty interesting. But the one thing I have to say, you might have detected my negativity about the promo so far, and you're not mistaken. I think it sucks, and the reason it does suck is because you get nothing but collectibles from the event. It's not like Easter where you get a bunch of other stuff where you can make some coins. You purely have to spend money to get those players. And you could also go to the store and get packs. So 60,000 coins gets you an NFL Movers pack. You can get up to 4. And you get 1 player, which is probably going to be a gold. 4 gold or better players, which are probably going to be gold players. And 2 bronze or better items, which means probably 1 bronze and 1 silver, or 2 bronzes. You might get lucky. We know how these things work. I haven't really gotten lucky as the result of these types of things, so not going anywhere near that with my coins, the ones that I have left. And then they've got a bundle here which gives you 8 packs and a topper of 1 elite movers player. Doesn't even tell you that you get a chance at one of these heroes, so assumedly there's no chance of drawing a hero from doing the bundle here, which is about $50 to do this bundle. Sounds like a waste? not interested in doing it. And so the whole thing with that, so you don't get any, you could go in and you could do the pack and hope you get lucky and get something. You probably won't. Then you'll grind through and spend coins to basically do these sets. It's not going to be real easy to make money off the parts, not when the drops from the live event are going to be the collectibles, which you could do nothing but quick sell. So pretty much a waste. Pretty much a waste at this point. But let's go ahead and cover these players because it is pretty cool. We got more 99 players, 9 of them. And first one here, DeMarco Murray, already going in the low 1 millions range. I assume he's going to be going lower than that. And really fast, a little stronger than Barry. Catches a little bit better than Barry. Carry is a little bit lower, but not too bad at 94. Not as agile as Barry, and no boost. So this is as a pure running back, I'd say about equal, maybe a little bit better than Barry, maybe a little bit worse. But because it's the first day of the promo, he's still going over 1 million coins. I don't think that's going to last. And we can see here he's not moving at that price. And 99 halfbacks, we got a lot of them, don't we? And there's our best one in the game, and likely to be the best one in the game for the rest of the year. Marcus Allen with that 100 speed, 94 strength, 92 catch. Just absolutely overpowered. Great back. I'm going to run with Barry, though. I'm going to roll with Barry. He's my guy. But that's a really good player for sure. Barry and Chris Johnson going for 1 million coins from what I've seen. And here's our other mover for running backs. Chicago Bears beloved Matt Forte. And sorry that we couldn't keep him, but I understand why the Bears really didn't make an effort based on his age with how running backs usually are. It would have been nice if he could have retired a Bear, though. We would have loved to have him. He's a great guy, too. But this is a pretty cool card. Speed is 97, so not the best, but not terrible. 1 speed booster, and you're right up there at 99. And acceleration, again, not great, but not terrible. Catches it pretty good, and he's really, really strong, and the carry is really good. So definitely a solid choice to play at running back right there for sure. And let's go on to the next thing. And the only thing less exciting than 99 halfbacks has to be 99 tight ends. So here's Gonzalez, and here's our Martellus Bennett card. And we can see the blocking numbers are pretty good, and he's really strong. So as a blocking tight end, he's pretty good. 98 catch isn't too bad if you have OBJ or another catch booster in the lineup. It's not horrible. But not real fast and not the greatest acceleration, especially when this guy just came out. And that is probably going to be your best tight end in the game for the rest of the year in terms of catching it. Really, really good catch. Not quite as strong as Gronk or quite as tall. I think he's only an inch shorter, though, and I'm not sure what the jump stat is. Might even make up for it. That's probably your best gameplay tight end in the game. But if you got this guy, if you got domination Gronk, you'd probably put Gronk in the slot, I would assume, and not really much of a place for Bennett on the field on the basis of that. So, moving on. And I think we'll go into 99 middle linebackers, and here's the Wagner card. And a lot of people selling GTs after the fact. Maybe the guy's got Ray Lewis, would rather have that card, or it's also a possibility at some point that a lot of people are going to be dismantling their teams, stop trying to chase overall for this year, just put together 100 team or whatever to go through the end of the year and then sell the coins that they have for MHC. That's definitely a possibility at this point. But we do have another 99 linebacker, and Trevathan, and Bears picked him up. And coverages are really good in comparison to Lewis. You can see they're a little bit better, both man and zone. But everything else is the same or red. 92 speed, 94 acceleration. It's not too crucial for a middle linebacker. Usually they're taking one or two steps away, and their anticipation, play recognition, and coverage will usually do the rest in terms of making picks. But 92 speed, I wish it was at least 94. And the acceleration isn't great either. The strength is also not the greatest. The awareness I'm not worried about. He'll boost easily up to 99 with the boosters that most people have on their teams, but not a great choice. I'd rather have the set version of Lewis. I think that's a little bit better, faster, stronger, better acceleration. Coverages are a little bit lower, but I think he'll be a better choice. But it's another 99 mil linebacker. There's not a ton of them. So altogether, not too bad. Not too bad at all. Moving onwards. We got ourselves a safety. Let's see if we can find him. There's a lot of safeties out there. Wish I could really afford this guy. Look at all that green over Dawkins. And here we go to Sean Gibson. And really fast. Zone coverage is excellent at 98. And a couple problems with the card, though. I mean, you'd play him at free safety because he's not as strong. The speed and acceleration are pretty good. The strength isn't too bad, but 84 awareness, so it's going to be hard to bring him up to 99. That means you could boost him a lot, but it also means that it's going to be hard to get him to 99 as more and more awareness boosters are dropping off of teams. Also, the tackle isn't really high and the pursuit isn't really high. Now, the thing about these mover cards, by the way, is that they have a lot of 99 stats in non-essential areas. For example, I think all the offensive stats on this guy are 99. So that's kind of cool for overall, but in terms of gameplay, I'm not sure what the catch number is or anything, but not the greatest card, I would say, for sure. But it's another choice at a 99 safety, and it's not a GT or a UL boss or anything like that. People are going to be able to get him for the rest of the year, so that's definitely not a horrible thing. So let's move on. And this is an interesting card. See if we can find him. Look at all these GTs out in the marketplace. Some pretty good players here. And here we go. Janorius Jenkins. And very fast, good acceleration. Agile. Man's really good at 99. Zone and play recognition are decent at 97 and 95 respectively. A couple hidden stats in this card. First of all, he's got 99 block shed. So this guy is going to be a good run stopper with 77 tackle. That'll boost up. That's not bad. And he also has 99 hit power, which is interesting for a cornerback. So he's kind of a night train lane kind of corner in one way, but one way he is not is he has 60 strength. So in terms of causing fumbles and breaking up passes, I'm sure he'll do more than the average corner, which is a good thing. But with the strength, I don't expect him to be an NTL type of player for sure, but that's not bad. Here's that Ramsey card with the boost. What I've heard is the card plays better than it looks. The catch number, by the way, is in the 50s, which is horrible. But apparently he makes a lot of picks. He plays pretty good, which is just one of those weird things sometimes where stats don't tell everything. They definitely don't. So another choice there at 99 corners. And we got a couple more things to go through. Yep. go through tackles here. And Russell Kong, let go by the Seahawks. Always injured. This isn't a bad card. It's just not a really fast card. That's not as important at tackle as it is at guard, I would say, but it's still kind of important. And run block is pretty good. Impact block isn't bad. Not as high as Sauter, but not bad. But both run and pass block are better, but he's not as fast, and the acceleration isn't as good. So it's kind of just a card for chasing overall. I hear the defensive stats are all in the 99s, which will raise overall, but not a great card. And our other choice here, Mitchell Schwartz, and this guy is a little bit more of a pass blocker with high impact block. The run block isn't bad though, but 65 speed, 78 acceleration is not real quick. So good for overall. I'd say for gameplay, I'm not really sure how good he will do for sure, but that is it. And it might as well too spent some coins, made a choice, got rid of Dez. I like Dez. I really wanted to keep him. But I figured I would try somebody else. Wide receiver 1, I want a jump ball receiver. And I went and got one of the best ones in the game in the GT version of Mike Evans. So 6'5" with 103 jump. Pretty strong, pretty fast, excellent acceleration and catch. Really good 94 trucking, so definitely one of the best wide receivers in the game. And when I got him yesterday, I tried out a season game with him, and on the second play he fumbled, which I was like, oh boy, here we go. Even though the carry is pretty high for a wide receiver at 81, he fumbled. It's just one of those things that happen. But the rest of the game, he played really good. And what I've noticed so far with him is he'll catch it in a crowd, maybe even better than Gronk. It's unbelievable with that height and that high jump and catch in traffic. He really comes down with some footballs with all kinds of people over him. So that is definitely a cool card, and I'm happy I got him, even though I'm lower on coins. And based on what I'm seeing with this movers event, I don't know how many more coins I'm going to be able to make for the rest of the year. It just kind of really sucks. So I don't know how much more I can do or improve the team at all. I'd like one GT linebacker. Not sure if that's going to happen. Also upgrade to positional heroes Vinatieri to try to get the overall, the goal is to try to get it up to 105. That's possible. One interesting thing about Evans is that by putting him in instead of Dez, it brought my offense back down from 105 to 104. He's got 85 awareness. This is apparently the reason, because if I put in Rice, it goes right back up to 105. The one thing about it is, even up, I'd much rather take Johnson in the slot. He's been a good receiver for me. He's faster. He's stronger. He's taller. And so I'm definitely going to take him over Rice just for gameplay versus overall purely. I'll be doing that. So, again, one thing I like to do, I like to get Barr out of there and replace him with a GT. But just not sure that's going to happen. Maybe get the lot card, Ultimate Legend Boss or something like that, or maybe the Ultimate Legend Boss, Sean Taylor. I think I'd rather have Lot, though. I like Lot a lot as a player, so it'd be cool to have the boss version of him. I'm just not sure. It's kind of late in the year for that to happen, so we will see. And one more thing to cover. We've been playing, was ranked number 98, Niners Nation, and we beat them yesterday, and they dropped out the top 100. I'm sure they've got revenge on the mind against them, and I played a defense that absolutely stoned me. It was insane. And this guy Travis here, so If he puts in boosters, that defense goes up to 110. So let's take a look at this here and see who he's got on his team. See, he's still got boosters. He has GT Marcus Allen. You can see Herman Moore right there. Boss Gonzalez. And basically, this is kind of a defensive booster type of scheme that he's running right now, with 2 speed boosters in there. Even with all those, even with Gold Dry Archer in there, it still boosts. His offense is still at 104. It's just sick. All these boss players on the offensive line. And apparently the guy spends a lot of money or a lot of time at the auction house. He hasn't spent any really real money. But look at this defense. It is sick. So he's got Ray Lewis there. All the grain in the world except for acceleration. Derek Brooks, Sean Lee. Then he's got Boss Jones, GT Clowney, Randall and Mean Joe Green at the defensive tackles, Cromartie and Dion at corners, GT Sean Taylor and Ronnie Lott at the safeties. It's just sick. Bobby Wagner at the 3-4 linebacker. It's just crazy. That's a good spot for him, though. It really is. And then he's got GT Chancellor at nickel. I'd probably rather put... Oh, the man's probably good enough, too. That's a sick card. And he's got 1 booster in there right now, a speed booster, and DRC going in there. This guy has got a ton of players. This team is worth over 120 million coins. It's absolutely sick, this team. It's just unreal. It really is. But yesterday, he absolutely destroyed me. Caused a fumble on the first drive. And on the last drive, I was trying to make a short 4th down completion, and Gronk just couldn't get away. There's just too much speed on that team. So I put up 8 against him. But today, I put up 22 on him by absolutely spamming flanker screen. He didn't counter it yesterday and didn't change his counters today, so I just kind of jumped all over it and did the same thing. 2-point conversions included. I will spam if given the opportunity, and if we play him again, I just want to force him to do some other things so I can maybe run the football. But he's got a very run-heavy type of scheme, is basically what he's doing. He counters all the easy runs, which is a really good way to do it. So I just did something else and just spammed him unmercifully. So that's what I did. But at any rate, that is my video for the day. And as usual, a shout out to Papa Raider, our commissioner of our league, Mobile Madness. We've had a couple guys drop off here. 27 members, and we're looking to add more. We are going to start it back up when we reset. So if you want to be part of an active league, we're competitive. We're going to aim at the top 100. We'll see if we get it. But we're going to do it in a way that's probably a little less serious than a lot of leagues. It's important to be able to play and perform, but we're not going to, as I foresee it, we're not going to set like lines where if you don't score over 21, then you're not going to play or whatever. I don't see us doing anything like that. So trying to balance competition and fun. That's basically what we're going to try to do, what we have done at this point, and that's what we're going to be doing moving forward. So thanks for watching, guys, and I will do more videos.